We are looking at the Medley industrial submarket where we have 992 properties. Currently we have 19 that are actively for sale with 16 that have closed in the last 3 months. On the leasing side, we have 121 that are actively for lease and 32 that have been signed in the last 3 months. As far as the lease rate, we're at $19.40 a square foot. For the most part, the asking rate is still below the market rent on this area, and the expectation is, and this is something that's kind of a trend that's happening across all the different submarkets, where we thought that the lease rates were going to continue to climb somewhere in the middle of this year. It seems that has been the expectation, has been pushed out, and now somewhere into the 2026, the lease rates will continue to climb, even though we have seen a significant increase over the past 5 years. Now, as far as the months on the market, the trend line is down to about 4 months as of right now, months to lease out a property. As far as the dollar per square foot on the sales, we're at $284, and that is up a little over 9% from last year. And similar to the leasing, the trend right now is the expectation that while we are holding flat right now, the expectation was it was going to go up somewhere in the middle of this year. Now they're expecting that it's going to go somewhere into the middle of next year, 2026, before those prices start to go up. So this is the first opportunity that you might have if you're coming out of a long-term lease or you need that additional space. Now would be a good time to get into some additional space that could potentially help your business move forward. As far as the dollar per square foot by star rating, the small bay stuff is the one that's still attracting the highest price, followed closely behind by the 4 and the 5 star, the newer, larger properties. As far as the cap rate right now, we're at 5.7, and that is down 0.2% from last year. Similar, and again, these are inversely related to the sales prices. The expectation is that it's going to hold for right now and then start to go up over probably to about 5.9. That's may not hit 6%, and then start to go down somewhere in 2026. If you did have a trade that went last year, within the last year, again, those trades were somewhere between 4 and 8%. So there still was some good deals as far as investments were concerned. And investments by cap rates, the smaller stuff, again, was at the very top of that. The other opportunity that we saw here, there were 63 properties that actually sold last year, of which only 19 were actively on the market. So we know that properties that sell by owner tend to sell for less than market value. And that again is the second opportunity. So if you are thinking of selling, give us a call. We can help you give you a valuation and show you what's the best way to get the most for your property.